I have no fucking idea what tape is in the VCR, but we're about to find out. Who the fuck is he? Ah! And the word to the Warriors. Let me see here. I gotta send the word out to the homies. Well, everyone that I think would be up. Where the fuck is this is the problem with having multiple Instagram accounts. Like you kind of there's boom boom. There we go. Wham bam. Let's give it a few. It's late. I don't expect there to be like a fucking, mountain of people showing up at fucking 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. And now, what movie is this? I have no fucking idea. No idea. Oh, yes. Looks like I'm wearing like a fucking a t-shirt with like the longest neck you've ever seen. But hey. Yeah. I've been wanting to do a live show for the last couple weekends, but shit happens, keep getting, different things. Like tomorrow night I'm going to a Secret Santa party, an annual Secret Santa party. We've been doing this for pretty much since I met Kayla. All the guys and all the girls, like they each have like their own thing. So we're gonna do ours tomorrow night, all the boys. It's actually like an hour drive, so I'll be staying the night. Yeah, man, I haven't really been watching too much in the way of I know what this is. This is Bad News Bears. But yeah, I haven't been watching too much in the way of new movies or movies in general. Really, I've watched a few things here and there, but mostly I've just been sort of listening to a lot of podcasts, watching a lot of I guess you might call them video essays. Like YouTube is becoming, it's definitely a different beast than it was when I first started watching shit on YouTube. Like when I first discovered YouTube, it was like, damn, this is a place where we can watch music videos out the ass and like shit like that. And then it became this place where it was nothing but just kind of like, people making videos in their apartment or wherever, right? Talking shit. And then it escalated into like, the whole like kind of took a downward turn in my opinion when all those prank videos and all that kind of bullshit. I've always thought that stuff was super fucking gay, super lame, like so fake looking. You know what I mean? Like it's like, dude, like you can't tell that this is fake out the ass. Ridiculous. And then from there, what did it kind of turn into? A social justice thing, And then but now I feel like we're probably in like the second prime of YouTube. Like in the beginning, I think it was a prime because it was like new. Everyone kind of discovered it. I was meeting a lot of cool people, really into comics back then. So meeting tons of comic book people, and then I kind of teetered out, and then it is now what I think on its even more prime than the beginning. And I say that because there's so many people that are making, not just like a video like this, like, sitting there and having the video or the camera on their face, but it's like video essays, and you can learn shit. And that's the thing that I like about YouTube nowadays. Like any subject, pretty much you could type in and then find like a well put together video if you do searching enough, radioactive blob field, what's going on, dude? I'm just talking about how like, remember like when you first kind of discovered YouTube, like back in the day, it's like, oh, this is awesome for music and shit like that. And then it became like this whole like prank fucking thing. Everyone was trying to make these prank videos, and that was so fucking lame. Again, so fucking gay. And, and then social justice warrior type bullshit and all that stuff. And now we're in this era of good, like people that have their shit together making videos. It's not just like a basement thing anymore. Now it's like you can, reference YouTube videos on a fucking college paper, which is insane. You know what I mean? But it's true because a lot of the stuff, like, you're going to get a good informed opinion if you watch the right people. There's a lot of good stuff. There's more shitty stuff than good stuff, obviously. But um, what's going on with you, Radio? How you doing? How you been? I feel like I haven't done a fucking stream in weeks. But like I was saying at the beginning of this thing, like I'm just busy like every fucking weekend. Like next weekend is like the first weekend where I haven't had to do anything in like the last couple of weeks. So um tomorrow night, like I'm going to Secret Santa and all that shit, but that's gonna be dope. But next weekend is gonna be like can sit there and chill. Back in the day, YouTube was like the equivalent to all streaming services. Back in the day, YouTube was like the equivalent. It was a bunch of good shit. And that's the thing. Like people always say, like, oh, I miss the old YouTube. And it's like, yeah, I get what you mean, but I don't really miss it that much. I don't miss the fucking, having to sift through bullshit like unedited videos and stuff. And like there's nothing wrong with not editing a video. I don't edit my videos for the most part. But when that era came along where it was like all those jump cuts and it was like the guy would be here and then he'd be like, hey, guys, what's going on? Like that shit, that was like the weakest bullshit. And that's what bred a lot of these motherfuckers with zero attention span. You can't even like, I don't even want to get into that, but like, there's so many fucking cringy things on Instagram, stuff that's bleeding over from TikTok. And there's like this meme where it's like, I don't use TikTok. I wait 2 weeks and watch TikTok videos on Instagram. And like, that's what it's like turning into. And I don't like this quick, easy to consume bullshit because there's no substance. I need to be, if I'm not learning something or like being entertained, I don't give a fuck about your shitty videos. Radio, this is what I waited for in that fucking drive-thru. Look at this. A little dainty fry that I ate like half of, and then this little fucking pissy veggie burger. But hey, let me try fry. At least they fucking salted them this time. They never fucking salt the fries anymore. Like, they're either too salty, not salty enough, or just fucking plain and bland and just piss. What I miss is being able to find any B movie you wanted. But yeah, that spastic instant gratification stuff is trash. Dude, it's so trash. And now there's this thing where it's like people will make a video of them cooking, but they'll only include the video where there's a sound included. So like every chop of the onion, every like, sizzle of the steak or whatever it is. Like, dude, who the fuck is watching this? This stuff is meant for like fucking retards, man. It's sad. I just got canceled. I said gay earlier, like in a derogatory way, so I'm definitely canceled. VZ's in the house. What's going on, brother? I'm just talking about like we've probably mentioned this before, but like these stupid little quick videos, or it's like a little fucking model, like a model of like a storefront, and it comes with all these pieces, and they click the pieces out, and they just show the video of these clicks, and it is cringe every time I see that. And now like fucking ads on YouTube are doing that shit too. So you're watching a YouTube video, and then it fucking, if you're on your phone, like me, I'm a definite advocate of ad blocker. I don't give a fuck if this is how you make this is how I make my livelihood. So make sure ad blocker is disabled. Make sure that you donate. Like, go fuck your hat, you cocksucking cheapskate fucking lazy bastards. They don't want to work. So what they do is they fucking cry that, oh, I quit my job to be a YouTuber. Now it's not working out. Now I hate doing this. Like, what did you expect, cunt? Can't get over that shit. Ad blocker is a savior, dude. I wish I could have that on my phone. And I know that you can like have no ads if you pay YouTube Premium. You pay for the YouTube Premium. Fuck that. Ad block the fuck out of them. I don't want them to get any money out of me. I'm not watching your ads, your shitty ads. And like, not the only thing more shitty than that is the fact that a lot of these YouTube fucking channels I watch, Cinemasker is like one of my favorite channels back in the day. And now every time you watch one of his videos, he's got to do like a fucking 5-minute thing about whatever, an ad for some shitty game that he's not going to play or whatever it is. These fucking headphones, like, go fuck yourself, man. You cocksucking sellout fucks. Nothing wrong with making money, but if you have to like suck dick to get it, you might as well go out on the street because you know better than a fucking panhandler. You know, that's the thing. There's a lot of panhandling happening on the internet. There's a really funny YouTuber by the name of Darius Truxton. He's got multiple channels, different names and stuff. He's always getting canned. His channels are always getting taken down. But he's speaking this type of shit that like I've been thinking about for years. Like all these people on here, they're just like, you know, making clickbait videos, cringy bullshit. They just want to get their fucking little YouTube video over however many views so they can get 10 cents. Like, dude, this is not like unless you can pay for your rent, your car, your bills, and your groceries, you're not a professional. Like, you're nothing. You know, if you have to, you know, if you're making enough to pay for your fucking weed, okay, or like it's just sad. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overreacting. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm overreacting, or do you think it's valid that you can get mad at these fucking pieces of shit that are just bumming it off the internet? Like, there's nothing wrong with you know needing a little help, right, or whatever. But when you quit your fucking job and all that shit, and then depend on John Smith and Jane Smith to pay your fucking Patreon account, like the only thing more sad than having a Patreon account is having one that has no money coming in, or having one person bringing in fucking 10 cents a month. Like, I don't know. I don't get it. That shit won't, you'll never see that from me. Okay. Um, because that's why I have a fucking job. So I don't have to fucking beg people on the internet. It just, I know, and VZ says I'm valid. Thank you, man. And like, you know, it takes it away. Like, I get it. If you're making a video, like one of these video essays, like I'm trying to think of someone that does it. I can't really think of anyone off the top of my head, but when it's totally interrupted mid video with like today, now for today's sponsor, enter a 10-minute video or a 10-minute advertisement for something that the person does not use. That's the thing. Like how many people like Squarespace and fucking Skillshare and ball trimmers and that fucking cringy Dr. Squatch soap fucking thing. Next week, Videohomicide opens a Patreon. Yeah, I'll make a Patreon, and the fucking goals. If I made, let's just say this, if I made a Patreon, the fucking goals or prizes, whatever the fuck, whatever it is, you'd be getting more from me. But you'd be getting more back from me than you'd be getting from any other fucking person. Physical fucking media shit, not just fucking your name flashes by the screen for a fraction of a second, and then you like go, "Hey, look, honey, you know that fucking money I was gonna spend on groceries or whatever? There's my name." Fuck your hat. Next week video homes. What an asshole. You know, we need to get going. We need to get this going. It's Friday night. And oh, also, dude, 666 in the chat. If you think this is sick, guess who I'm going to see in February? I'm going to see Ice Cube in concert. Me and Kayla. I bought the tickets as soon as I found out they were available. Boom, bought the 2 tickets, and it's in a different town, a different city that we haven't been to together yet. So we're gonna I'm taking the Thursday and the Friday off work because it's Thursday night. So go there Thursday, go to the concert, and then the next day we have all day to like bum around the city and look for stores and stuff. See if they got any like cool shit that we like. Yeah, I'm a big Ice Cube fan, man. I think Ice Cube, Wu-Tang, Big L, Smith and Wesson. Like that's just I love that kind of music. Brand new lighter, not to be stolen. I don't know. The problem with me is I'm not trying to sound like I'm from the slums, but I'm from like a place where like you can easily call out bullshit, and that's what YouTube is. YouTube's nothing but bullshit artists. You can't bullshit a West Indie bullshit artist like fucking Malcolm X. What was his name? West Indie Archie. You guys ever see the Malcolm X film with Denzel? Sick film. I don't really. I think Spike Lee's a fucking jerk off, but I think he's made some good films, man, for sure. That's the problem with like a lot of those guys from that era. Like they have their heads stuck up their fucking culo. And Spike Lee's one of them. Spike Lee's made like Clockers. Clockers probably my favorite movie he did. Malcolm X probably second. God, I'm trying to think of Do the Right Thing is okay. I didn't really grow up with that film. I grew up with Malcolm X. I grew up with Clockers. Clockers is my favorite, 100%. I need an ashtray. Oh, I got some shit I want to show. Quickly, if you guys have seen anything recently, let me know and we can discuss it in the chat. Spike Lee has some good movies, but he did the Old Boy remake. So yeah, I didn't even know that was him that did that, and I know that you hold that movie near and dear. VZ, I have something that you might want. I'll get it in a minute. I would ship it to you like for free, like just because I'm trying to get rid of a lot of shit, and I know this is something that you probably would like. Because I'm a collector and I'm a fan of collecting and I'm a fan of collectors, and you know, when I've known motherfucker for 10 years, I don't mind sending it off. Oh, also a copy of Cinema 187 went to France last week. Isn't that insane? Fucking France. How insane is that? Also, I've been on like this, like I was saying earlier, how I'm not really into, well, not that I'm not into it, but I've been watching a lot of stuff. It's because I've been drawing so fucking much. I finally busted out that huge sketch pad. Not the watercolor one, the other one. But you know what? I fucked up. I opened it up. It's got like the ring binding, and I opened up a page. So the first drawing's on the second page, which is going to drive me insane. But that's okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What else is there fucking to bitch about? I feel like bitching, man, because like, you know, I feel like everything that I've been watching has becoming more and more saturated with YouTube cringery, you know, and it's getting sad. Like, it's sad that when I throw on the YouTube, like click the subscription thing so I see what people have uploaded, I'm watching like 10% of the videos that I'm subscribed to, because a lot of it is stuff that are like clips, and you know, I'm subscribed to a lot of skateboard shit, so there's a lot of like that. And I don't usually just watch like a short little 2-minute skateboard clip. I like to watch videos. You know, Thrasher just put out like a 50-minute video that I want to watch. Oh, also, rest in peace to Aileen Crumb. I believe she was 74. And, you know, Robert Crumb's wife, great artist in her own right. I have I have her memoir called Need More Love, which is a thick, thick book. And then I've also got a couple of issues of Dirty Laundry, which was the comic that her and Robert worked on together, where he would draw himself, she would draw herself. And, you know, it's sad, you know. I know they had like kind of a fucking, what I would consider a weird relationship, where like, I think she was like an open relationship. Who the fuck am I to judge? But I mean, I would never be in a relationship where my girl can go and bang someone else and I can go bang. Like, it wouldn't work. So, but to each his own. Rest in peace, man. It's very sad. It's sad because I've known of her since I was a kid. You know what I mean? And when you know of someone for that long, it's almost like, I don't know if like Robert De Niro's wife passed, but I don't know Robert De Niro's wife, so that's a bad example. But you know, when these things happen, man, it's kind of comes out of nowhere. Especially like in the last little while, I've been really doing a lot of, you know, looking at Crumb artwork, and I watched Fritz the Cat like fucking 20,000 times in the last little while, and same with the Crumb documentary by Terry Zwigoff. Also, this is random, but shout out to Cartoonist Kayfabe, because they just put out a fucking commentary on Comic Book Confidential, which is one of my favorite documentaries of all time. First discovered it probably right at the turn of the 2009, 2010. My dad, I've talked about this a million times, but he had a fucking crazy cable package that had all these good movie channels, and it was on there. And I was like, what is this? Comic Book Confidential? Because usually when you see anything that has anything to do with the word comic on TV, like back when you're looking at the guides, on the digital guides or whatever, if it said comic, it was comic, like stand-up comedy. But when I seen it said Comic Book Confidential, and in the description it said like whatever it said, I watched it, fell in love with it, man. And for two of those guys, like fucking the Ed Piskor and fucking or Ed Piskor and Jim Rugg, I love those fucking guys, and like to hear them talk about this because Ed Piskor's always talking about Comic Book Confidential, and it's like at one point I haven't listened to the whole thing yet, but he's like, I know this movie verbatim, he says, and I know what he means because like I do too. I don't own a physical. I own a DVD-R of it. I don't have like an actual fucking copy of it, but yeah, that's sad. All right, yeah, it is. Oh fuck, I have like actually it's decently old now. I have like 2 new tattoos and they're kind of fucking itching a little bit. Like they're on like the final, like like by like tomorrow, like all like it's gonna be like scab gone, but like it happens anyways. uh their channel does rule, dude, because like it's good because they're not just focusing on one type of comic. They're talking about comics in general. Like they're talking because like I feel like when you make something, you look at it in a different like a different light. You know what I mean? Especially like lately, I've been doing the Filthy Ralph issue 2 and Filthy Ralph issue 1.5 and Filthy Ralph issue 2 are in the works right now. I should have finished 2 before I started 1.5, which I'm probably not going to call that. I might include this 1.5 in issue 2, but that's yet to be decided. But they're talking about making comics and stuff, and I'm like, you look at it from a different viewpoint. That's all I'm saying. But it's cool because we're in an era. You go to a comic book store right now, which I have been. I have a haul, by the way, that is like insane that I will be showing probably closer to. It's basically my Christmas present to myself. Hold on one second. So stay tuned for a video of that or like a live stream or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. Fuck, I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. The cartoonist kayfabe. So like, you go into a comic book shop right now, all the fucking books you see are like a lot of them are $5 now. And it's like, what? I remember drawing the line at $2.99. I had that poster. I can't believe I hung that fucking thing. That's very cringe when I think about it now. But I think it was the New 52 was coming out, or like was about to come out, and they put out like these free comics, like or free posters, and I hung that shit like a fuck. I don't even know who did the art on it, honestly, but it was just like a whack little poster. But I remembered that because I had that poster hanging in my room for fucking years. It said "Draw on the line at $2.99," and then it went to $4 or $3.99, and we were like, "Fuck, that's insane!" But we learned to live with it. But now, like $5 for some of these books. And mind you, I bought some stuff that was $5, but I bought like some cool shit. I didn't like for some reason, like they're remaking a lot of or putting out like facsimiles, which are like an exact copy of something of like Batman issue 1, like from night or Detective Comics 27, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? They want $5-6 for it. And it seems to be a lot of those. It's like, dude, you know why? Because they're so fucking drained and have no good ideas or don't want to put any faith in any like no-name artists. So they're reprinting old shit. And it's like, get out of here with that, man. There should be a fucking R-rated, fucking X-rated Batman book at all times. Okay? At all times. Matter of fact, I did watch a movie the other night. I watched The Dark Knight. If they could capture the same essence or even do the same likeness as Heath Ledger in a fucking Batman comic book, like a continuation of that story, like whatever it has to be, make some good shit. Batman is a sick character, but he's been pussified. Superman, I don't get it. I think Superman is the shittiest fucking character I've ever seen in my life. I don't understand why that's popular. Like all of like the Marvel shit from like the Bronze Age, Silver Age, like that is like that's comics. But then like the Robert Crumb, Gilbert Sheldon, S. Clay Wilson, you know, those kind of guys, that's comics, and like that's comics with an X. You know what I'm saying? And EC Comics, like all that kind of stuff, like the comic book code, like ruined so much stuff that could have been, and like it's insane. It's kind of like with rap music. When you think about rap music from the '90s, like I said, Smith and Wesson, Cypress Hill, like Ice Cube, of course, Wu Tang, Coogee Rap, fucking Eric B and Rakim, like everyone, all those guys. Look at them. Look at the music they were putting out when they were like young kids, and now look at the music that young kids are putting out now. It is ridiculous, ridiculous. That's why I stopped buying comics. Yeah. Yep. Sad. Tim Vigil's Batman. Tim Vigil is sick. The Vig. My uncle would call him the Vig. He did Faust. And you know what's fucking crazy? When he gave me, like, historically, I've mentioned how he like basically got rid of all of his tapes. He allowed my dad to go and pick through them. And my dad famously left out Maniac, Street Trash, like all these like VHS tapes, like Vipco shit, like tons of good stuff. But the stuff that is still in my collection, I hold near and dear in my heart, right? But one of the things he also gave me was a bunch of his comics. I'm talking good comics, Doctor Strange 169, mega good stuff. A lot of stuff that I sold like in my teenage years to like supply my fucking dope fucking habit, which I regret now. But that's why I don't like to get rid of anything unless I know I'm never going to need it. Like a lot of the VHS tapes that I've been getting rid of in the last little while, like stuff that I know if I need to watch again, I can watch online, but a lot of it I'll never have to watch again. But yeah, Faust was one of the things. And then he asked for the stuff back and I gave it back. So he has those Fausts. He has a Mobius fucking graphic novel. He has like Mobius like stuff with Mobius art in it. And my Uncle Mike has a really good collection, man. I'd love to get him. He's been on the channel before, but I'd love to go over to his place and like film a video and like, just have me and him sit there and shoot the shit for a while, because we have talked for hours. But what I was getting at was he called Tim Vig the Vig. Never been a Superman fan. No, Superman can fuck off. Superman's a whack character, man. I'm sorry. I know, and like the thing is, like a lot. This is gonna be might hurt some fucking feelings here, but if I don't fucking ever hear about Back to the Future again, I will be indifferent. I'm so fucking tired of hearing about Back to the Future. I feel like it's been popping up like all the time for me. And I know that, I'm like, okay, right off the bat, I don't dislike Back to the Future. I like Back to the Future, but it's not the best fucking movie. It's not the best movie, man. I'm telling you. Jesus Christ. Like those movies, and this, like I said, I know I could be poking fucking grizzly bears right now with a fucking Roman candle, but Back to the Future, it's whatever. Ghostbusters, it's whatever. I don't think Bill Murray's that fucking funny. I'm sorry. It's not his type of comedy doesn't tickle my fancy. A lot of people consider him a god. I've heard from countless fucking I believe it was Rob Schneider recently said how Bill Murray treated them like shit, like hated Chris Farley and all this. Like Chris Farley is way, in my opinion, way more fucking funny than Bill Murray. I love Chris Farley. I fucking love that guy. Like based off just two movies, Beverly Hills Cop, Tommy Boy, and we've talked about this before. Movies with heart. Tommy Boy is a movie that, depending on the fucking environment and the situation and how much dope you've been into, could be a fucking tearjerker of a film. Okay? That scene where fucking Tommy Boy's walking through his dad's fucking factory with that little fucking cab driver hat on, like and it has like the bagpipe playing, all that shit. It's a rough fucking thing. Didn't Bill Murray get canceled recently? Probably. He seems like the type. Seems like the type to grab a titty and be like, well, I'm just being me. Like that fucking, and like, again, like I don't hate the guy. I just don't think that he's funny. Because I do like, I watch Ghostbusters once every fucking like 10 years. I've only seen it like maybe twice. And the best part of the fucking movie to me is remembered more through a goddamn Bugs Bunny cartoon. Because they kind of like remade that in a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Like one section, like where Daffy Duck goes to this broadcast. We've talked about this before. I feel like I've talked to this exact conversation on a live stream before, but I'm sorry, man. I just didn't grow. I think Dave Chappelle is my kind of funny. When it comes to movies, who do I like in a funny role? It's hard for me to tell because I don't really. I like Jonah Hill. I think Jonah Hill has actually Jonah Hill did a really good fucking movie mid-90s. That was a good movie. It was like kids. It was like kids. It was like the movie Kids by Larry Clark. It was like Diet Kids, or Kids Zero, like Coke Zero, because I don't know. I think the most interesting part about Kids comes after your second watch, because when you watch Kids and famously, like one of my favorite scenes is when they all go to the park and the kid rolls the blunt and they kick the shit out of that guy, and then Telly ends up spitting on his fucking eye. And like once you know that he's like got AIDS, like it's like, oh my god, like. And first of all, they kick they kill that fucking guy. Like that guy's dead as piss. Here we go. Ghostbusters is a solid flick, but I think I have more attachment to Beetlejuice. Quick Change is a decent movie with Bill Murray. See, that's another thing. I haven't seen a lot of his shit, so it's kind of unfair what I'm doing. Quick Change, like, I don't know, man. I will say this. If you love Back to the Future, I know why. If you grew up with that shit and it's your favorite movie, that's fine. I'm not fucking saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying I don't understand why it's like the number one film. That's the thing. Like everything from the 80s is going to become like everything from the 70s, and and when I say 80s, like I know horror is a different subject. Horror is completely different. I'm talking about like non-horror stuff. So when it comes to the 80s, like there's tons of fucking good movies in the 80s, but compared to the 70s, man, for non-horror stuff, there's just so much good shit in the 70s. It's the fucking decade for me, man. It's the decade. Like you get movies on the caliber of Lone Wolf and Cub films, which I'm about to watch come the winter time. You get Texas Chainsaw Massacre films. You get The Exorcist, which is horror. Texas Chainsaw is also fucking horror. So is Zombie, and so is Dawn of the Dead. But you get what I'm saying. Like there's Coffee. I'm scrambling to look at films because I'm so fucking talked over myself. I shouldn't have said that, but Radioactive Blob Fuel. I grew up with Back to the Future, but I like the vacation movies a bit more. I do too. And dude, I don't want you to be like, yo, fuck Rick, man, you're a clown, because like I'm not saying like you have to be able to admit that those movies are held in the same regard as like Godfather by some. And that's fine. But I don't like when people say this is the best movie. Because especially when enough of the same type of people say it and then everyone fucking believes it. No, I like what I like, and I'll never fold when it comes to movies, man. If I haven't seen it, I'll say I haven't seen it. If I have seen it, I'll let you know if I like it or not, because I consider myself a cinephile. I know you guys consider yourselves cinephiles. So when you get these cocksuckers that come into one of our, passions, it's especially a Taxi. It's like these fake fans, and people are always like, there's this famous fucking memes where they're like, a 30-year-old guy goes up to a girl that's wearing a fucking Black Sabbath shirt and says, name 3 songs or whatever. Like, you know what? You should fucking have to be able to name 3 songs to wear. How about that? All right. You wear a Thrasher fucking shirt. You better fucking at least be able to talk skateboard. We had this conversation one time. Someone asked me on here about the Red Dragon hat, and they got into like a bit of a skateboarding thing. And I fucking let them know, man, I know skateboarding, believe me. So when people wear a fucking LA Dodgers hat, or they wear a New York Yankees hat, it's like, I don't know. I don't do that. I like to be authentic. Am I just being a cocksucker now, or what? Fuck. 70s cinema is the best, man. 70s cinema. It's just so goddamn good. Anything Scorsese did back then, anything Romero did, John Cassavetes is a guy from back then, William Friedkin, like, it's a fucking era, man. It was a fucking era. All those like the new cinema wave, like all those New York guys, man, that just like came out of fucking nowhere. That's the thing. Like, the place is so fucking big. New York is so big. You get enough fucking minds together, you're gonna come up with some insane shit. And some crazy duos came out of New York. Scorsese and De Niro. It's the only one I can think of right now. Like, I was talking to Radioactive Blobfield before I came on here. I was in fucking Burger King parking lot for like 15 minutes, and I've been looking at this burger and these fries. I have to like eat a little bit of it, or I'm gonna fucking die. I worked all day. I'm stoned. I need to fucking. I can talk and eat. I'm not a piece of shit. But some people will go, "Oh my god, what a piece of shit he's eating on stream." Go fuck your hat. What, you don't eat? That's another fucking thing, man, that you hear about with YouTube and streaming and all this shit. Like, these people that are making cash, and like, I don't know, how the fuck can you go that long and just like not piss or like not fucking eat or whatever? Like, people are like paranoid to piss because they feel like they're gonna lose views or whatever. It's like, then too bad. I don't give a fuck. If you're talking to a couple of people, that's good enough, you ask me. I've come from the era where you're lucky to have fucking 10 subscribers, man. Just like no name fucking people. You were lucky. No, I know where you mean. Back to the Future is nowhere close to The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Oh, dude. I like Back to the Future movies, but I don't think they're amazing. What up, Ricky? What's up, the Dead Recliner? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you been? What you been watching? Let us know. We're talking shit. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I think, dude. Okay, this is no bullshit here. We're gonna talk serious fucking business. If I had to pick my top 3 movies right now, if you ask me right now, top 3 movies: The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, Taxi Driver, and it's a toss-up between Exorcist and Rosemary's Baby. I could watch those movies on repeat. There's a million other movies I could add to that list, but I'm saying, well, way to liven up the chat. Well, my dog died last week, so it's been kind of rough lately. Yeah, that sucks, dude. That sucks. I'll smoke some dope in the memory of your dog. What was your dog's name? What kind of dog? Let's hear it. Fuck, man. Let's hear it. But back to my list. 100% Taxi Driver's on that bitch. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is 100% on that bitch. But The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, I'm going to say this. The theatrical cut, the US theatrical cut, not the fucking extended cut. Although the extended cut adds a lot of layers and stuff, but I grew up with the with the regular cut. I have the thing right here. This right here is the Clint Eastwood collection. All right, and it comes with Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, and Hang 'em High. All fantastic films. Hang 'em High has Skipper from Gilligan's Island in it. She was a pit bull. She was 12 years old. She had 2 tumors in her lungs. Her name was Jasmine. Damn, dude. That sucks dick. I know what it's like to lose a fucking dog. Close buddies of mine lost dogs I like grew up with too. Like, it's rough, man. Dogs are different. Dogs love you unconditionally. That's why they say dog's man's best friend. Because dog love you whether you fucking broke or fucking rich or fucking whatever. Although I don't necessarily I do agree with that. Dogs. I don't know why the fuck I thought about fish. I have a fish. I don't have any. My mom has a dog that I love, Frankie. My girl has 2 dogs, Oliver and Zeke, which are basically like my fucking dogs. Only I don't see them as often as I'd like, but they're definitely they're border collie Australian Shepherd, both of them, I think. My buddy Mike raised fucking English bulldog cross with boxers, man. And Stubbs, man, like, so sad. Stubbs was a dog that everyone in the neighborhood knew. Me and Mike and Stubbs would go down to the river. Like, that was the era when we could go down to the river and have a fire and shit. Now it's just so fucking packed with you know, it's sad, packed with homeless motherfuckers, man, and dope heads. So it's rough. Her name was Jasmine. Rest in peace, Jasmine. But 12 years old is good for like a, you know, a big dog like that, right? Pit bulls are nice looking dogs. People are scared of pit bulls and Rottweilers and shit because they were raised to do what they do. Literally called a bulldog. Rick, you got a fish? I do have a fish. It's a goldfish. I see Dead Recliner says, I feel like Ricky would have piranhas. This fucking fish, it's called Coco Taylor. It's based, the name has come from a singer. Kayla named it. We started off with Coco Taylor and Dario. And then one fucking day I go out there and Dario's nowhere to be found. Coco fucking ate the thing. So I got 5 neon tetras. And she ate all the fuckers. And we put one more goldfish in there and it ate it. So now Coco Taylor's destined to be alone forever. But I've had her for over a year. We've had her for over a year. I feed it every day and every night. And, you know, I love the fish. Even when me and Kayla go out, like on fucking the cottages and shit, I just get those little, I have a bunch of them, like these little like bricks you put in the water and it lasts like 3 days. I want to get fish, but I feel like I move too much. Dude, I literally have a small, like, I don't even know. It ain't big. It's not small either. But I got a filter and all that shit. Get a fish, dude. It's fucking, don't get those fucking, don't get those beta fish. Although I had a beta fish and it lasted almost 3 years. Charles Bronson was his name. That was when I lived at home. Fuck. Charles Bronson. Seen a lot of explicit shit we joke about. But get a goldfish because a goldfish is going to fucking survive in like anything. Oh, yeah. I think this one's like 5. That's big. Yeah. Me and Kayla want to get a bigger fish tank, but I don't know where to put it here. We got to get a house. We're trying to get a house next summer. So hopefully that works out, man, because I'm tired of living in this fucking apartment. I mean, it's not bad, but it's fucking now people so if any super chats could come in, those would really help. Actually, VZ, you were right. Next fucking week I'm making the account. You gotta be the #1 supporter on the Patreon. I had betas when I was a kid. I don't know why I said it in that voice. Like watching beta fish fight. That's very cruel. But you know what I'm saying? I want to get home. I don't want to fuck. I want to live with my girl. And not in an apartment. We thought about getting an apartment together, but it was like, you know, the 2 dogs, 2 motherfuckers. Like, first of all, it's impossible to get a fucking apartment right now and it be affordable. Like the place I live in, like if I moved into it now, I would have been paying like probably $200 to $300 more. So the average rent in London is $1,800. But I find like that's bullshit. Unless you're like that's like rich cunt turf, you know. I can hear someone outside walking their dog. I can hear like or maybe it's my Christmas tree. I have my Christmas tree up already. Anyways, other than your dog passing away, recliner, what the fuck's new? What's new with all you fuckers? What have you been doing other than fucking the obvious? I gotta smoke some more of this weed, man. I gotta get fucked up. Oh my god. I'm gonna show you guys some drawings. This is like sort of a quick little drawing I did of Filthy Ralph. I put all these like random loose leaf drawings in these sleeves because I put them in these binders. I have like fucking a bunch of binders. Just protects more. But like I've really been trying to like refine him, like just different drawings of him. And then this I did randomly. This is like a just like a quartet of characters. So Rodney, or Ralph, Rodney, some fucking skull guy and the purple demon. Also, I made copies of Filthy Ralph with fucking a green cover, and I also like reformatted it so it's proper saddle stitched. It's not like how the other ones were, although those work. But I mean, it looks better now. Like instead of like having like all I was doing was taking a fucking 8.5 by 11, folding it in half until I had the book, and that's kind of it doesn't look as professional as like the saddle stitch. So that is there. I've also got like I bought for $1.50 at the dollar store. They had 25 sheets, 5 different colors. So I grabbed them. So there's going to be 5 of these, 5 of the pink, 5 of the yellow, whatever the other colors were. And I was at a friend's house on the weekend, and his fucking girlfriend said you should drop these off like all over the place. Like just like take them places and just leave them. Because I was like talking about, I was gonna leave one in a laundromat. She's like, leave one at the dentist, like leave it everywhere. So it's like an underground thing. And like I think she kind of understood, you know what I mean? So I was like, that's a good idea. I just always thought it was so offensive. Like it's not that bad. And it even says like on the opening cover, 18 plus adults only. So that automatically means kids can't read it. When they open up the pages, it's just like censored, like their eyes. This movie, Bad News Bears, the remake, like the one kid's in a wheelchair and he's always like letting everyone know. Like when it comes on the screen, this fucking guy goes, "That's right, I'm in a wheelchair." Like that's what he says. I'm like, dude, that's fucking insane. And later on, this kid's like, "Oh fuck, I got a paper cut," and this kid just goes, "Yeah, well, I'm in a wheelchair." Like Jesus Christ. I just finished watching the new Wednesday show on Netflix. It was actually pretty good, and I watched Pig. It has Nicolas Cage in it. Huh. Heard about that Wednesday fucking show, but I don't know. Maybe me and Kayla will check it out. I don't fucking know. I'm not something that I'm like need to see. There's a good short film called Pig, or maybe it's called Piggy, but I know that's getting made into a feature. It's about like this thick chick that is at a fucking pool, and all these people come and fuck with her and take her panties and clothes and all that, or like she has to walk home in like her bra and panties. And there's this guy, like this serial killer, that basically helps her out. But that's a short film. I just spoiled it, but it's going to be extended into a film. I will check that shit out. Um, but I haven't seen that one. I think Nicolas Cage is another one. I like the only movies I give a fuck about Nicolas Cage: 8mm, National Treasure. I think there might be 2 of those, so say both of those. And that's pretty much the only ones I can think of right now. I don't particularly like Nicolas Cage. I don't understand like the hype behind him. Face Off can fuck off. When I want to watch John Woo, I want to watch a good John Woo. John Woo has made movies that I don't care for. Face Off is one of them. Broken Arrow. Did he do Broken Arrow? I don't know, but he also did one of those Mission Impossibles. I think I don't give a fuck about those movies. Those movies, I didn't grow up with those. And I remember when they were coming out, but Richie, my brother's dad, my stepdad, like he was a Steven Seagal guy. He was a Van Damme guy. Like he wasn't even he wasn't that much of a Schwarzenegger guy. He was more of a Seagal guy. Like oh man, so many fucking nights. Like Rambo, he loved Rambo, man. Like a motherfucker. Thought Rambo was the shit. I've said this a million times. I'll say it again. The one, my brother, I asked my brother recently, I'm like, do you remember this? He said he doesn't, but me, him, and his dad, we watched all 3 Rambos, and I have the box set somewhere in this fucking apartment that we watched on tape back way, like, fuck, probably like 2005, 4 or 5. Con Air. Fuck Con Air. I like Face Off. I like Mission Impossible. Everyone's getting insulted because I'm fucking hating. That's fine. Everyone likes their own shit. That's the thing, right? That's the other fucking thing I want to talk about tonight. What the fuck is with this whole attitude of like they call it FOMO, fear of missing out? Like, get over that shit. Okay? Because especially a lot of these people that are sort of like easily not manipulated, but like swayed into thinking something that they need to buy because this YouTuber, big YouTuber will say, hey, this comic book is worth a lot of money. And then little do these fucking people know, they go on eBay, try to buy the comic. A lot of them are owned by that guy that told you to do it, and he's running up the fucking price. He's making a huge profit. You're getting fucked over for a book that's nothing. You're not even going to read it. You're afraid to open your comic books because if you do, it's going to get a spine tick, and it's going to decrease the value of my comic. It's going to decrease the value of my comic. Go fuck yourself. Do you know what I'm saying, though? Like, stop with, like, and, like, even, I don't know what the fuck. Forget what it was. I think it might have been an art thing. And when they say, like, like, get one while you can, like, literally, that's a fact. Because, what happens with art stuff. Scalpers buy everything and charge fucking 10 times the price. Bullshit. That's why you can't fucking, every time an artist that I like has, like, a fucking, either a print or whatever the fuck it is, it's either, like, with a print, if it's a good print, I'm willing to spend $25. Okay. Any more than that, you can fuck right off. Okay. Unless it's signed and I get a fucking COA and all the trimmings and fixings. You know what I'm gonna do? Me and Kayla call this drinking the fries. So when you have a few fries left, you drink them. 666 in the comments if you've ever drank your fries. I'll be the first. Oh, is anybody right now watching this through their cell phone? Fucking right, you guys drank your fries. It's the best thing. Oh man, this is totally random. I gotta say it. Me and Kayla the other night, we decided to go to Harvey's. I don't know if you guys have Harvey's where you're from, but it's a burger joint. It's I don't eat the fucking burger. The veggie burger's good. I ate the poutine for like a fucking year. I'm a vegetarian for the last like 5-6 years. And I ate the poutine there and then I found out that it was fucking beef gravy or chicken gravy or whatever the fuck it was. So that was annoying. But anyways, we go there the other night and I got we get like a large fry, we split, and we get the deep fried pickles, and you get fucking 4 of them. One time we got 5 and we were like, what? But and we get all these like random sauces like sweet heat, honey mustard, all these bomb sauces. And we fucking go and we park and we eat and we just shoot the shit. I'll like take my phone and I'll like put a video, like a Gordon Ramsay video or something on my phone. And like the way that like my console set up, like you can like put it like on top of 2 knobs. So it's perfect spot. We fucking ate the shit out of those. And I forget where I was going with that. It's because we were talking about fries. Well, I forget the point of it, but either way, we fucking got these deep fried pickles, man. They are the shit. If you get a chance, get those. It sounds weird, but if if they're crispy when you get them, they're good. Also, there's this fucking food called bread pakora. It's an Indian food, and like I work with this fucking Indian chick, and she was like, "Have you ever heard of bread pakora?" I'm like, "Fuck no." And she's like, "I'll bring it." And she brought it the one time, and I was like, "Fuck, man! Like, what is this? It's a deep fried, like first of all, you take these potatoes and you like season them and all this shit, and you put them in between two pieces of bread, and you like you coat it and all this shit, and deep fry it. Holy fuck, dude, it's so fucking good. I even made them. Like this is like months ago. I made them, and my whole family ate them. Bomb is right. I'm using my phone for the live chat. I'm watching on my smart TV. Okay, so fuck, what was I gonna? I totally forget what my point there as well. I'm sorry. Fuck, why the fuck? Watching on their phone. I had like something I was gonna ask, but I don't know. Deep fried pickles are the fucking bomb. Yes, they are. I hate those deep fried pickles. Radioactive blob fuel. You fucking ate that hot chip, eh? How did that end up? Like I watched those videos, but like you didn't seem very phased. And then you wrote the comment and you're like, is it cheating if I have a smoke or something like that? Like this guy's ate the fucking apparently hottest chip in the world and then he has a cigarette. That's funny. Well, further my degeneracy by eating this fucking veggie burger. You always know it's a veggie burger if it's cut like a fucking flower. You know, you give it. I fucking added cheese and mayo on this shit. Why wouldn't I? What am I, fucked? I'm going to a concert on the 8th to see Cannibal Corpse. Decent. In February, I'm going to see Ice Cube, Dead Recliner. You like Ice Cube? Do you like rap? That's true. Wasn't as hot as I thought. But then again, I have a jar of those peppers. Radioactive blob fuel has like a fucking cache of Carolina Reapers, like from Carolina. So you like Smith and Wesson, Wu-Tang Clan, EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, leaders of the new school. That burger is just like a fucking. Probably not even gonna fill the cavities in my teeth, let alone my gut. Fucking veggie burgers are this big. It's the size of a fucking Whopper Jr. It's like, dude. I only listen to Nelly and Busta Rhymes. Fucking Nelly. Nelly had a couple of songs that I liked back in the day. Batter Up. Batter Up. Number one. I thought Ride with Me was shit. .666 in the comments if you guys want to hear my dad's racist interpretation of Nelly, Ride with Me. Hot in Here is good. That's a fucking good song. Especially like, you know, you get your broad going. That song will probably do some damage. Country Grammar is good. Not Canadian Grammar. So, my dad, this is not, it's racist, but it's racist against white people. So, it's not, you know, whatever. But the song would go, "Hey, must be the money," or "Pass me the money," or whatever the fuck he says. Or he goes, "If you want to go and get high with me, blah, blah, blah," whatever the fuck. But there would be someone in the back that would shout, "Hey, must be the money." My dad used to say, "Hey, fuck you, Whitey," and would like say it like we'd be like walk down the fucking, well, not like walking on the train tracks, but you know what I mean. Like we'd be listening to that, and then he'd say that because like I would have friends over and stuff, and then yeah, he'd be like, "Your dad's insane." And I'd say, "I know." No, Whitey, as in like white person, a cracker, as they say. You want to hear some shit? One time, I was in public school, and I don't know what was it, what it was about. I think it was this kid named Kevin, and me and my buddy Mike, we like witnessed that Kevin kid like doing something fucked one time. But I'm not even gonna go into that. But I'm pretty sure it was him. We got into an argument, and the teacher came up to us. We were outside, and he said that I called him the N word. And I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, he did." He didn't know that like my fucking stepdad's black as fuck. My little brother's black as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what are you talking about? Like, he's trying to like say that I was being racist when I wasn't. You know what I mean? He was just being a fucking poor sport at whatever argument we were having. I think it was that Kevin kid. This is going back like 20 years, so I don't give a fuck. Fuck that kid. Me and my buddy fucking Mike, we fucking caught that kid having gay sex. Is what we fucking caught them doing in a tent. Yes, sir. That's no shit. And I never fucking spoke to those guys after that. That racist thing probably had, or the racist accusal probably happened after that, or maybe he did that because of that. I don't know. That's probably what it was. I never really thought about that back then. Yeah, I don't know what to say after saying that. So anyway, oh, do you guys want to see something dirty? How dirty is that? Have you ever seen a fucking mushroom that thick before? Like that, like these, like fuck. Maybe it's. I don't want to take these out and get like mushroom spores in my fucking eyes. I'm doing those tomorrow night at a Secret Santa. No one knows that I'm bringing them, but I'm bringing them. This is like those guys, like they barely smoke weed, so this is probably like if we split this, like if like a couple people do them, like I would, if we were gonna do this, I would definitely take that huge fucking cap off this. Ideally, I would eat the whole thing, but I mean, I want to split them up, and I could go get more, but I don't really want to fucking drive out to get them. Like I have like 5 kinds of like really fucking good weed, and then I got a bunch of hash, courtesy of my buddy Mike. He took like a bunch of hash and then put them into these like pills, like these pill casings. Fuck, and he gave me like a shitload of them. So, and then like the idea was because we were doing a lot of shrooms and stuff, and like the idea was we were gonna eat these one night, and I just one night I said fuck it, and I was out of weed or something, so I put some in a bong and smoked it, and it got me high as shit. And I was like, dude, why the fuck? I'm not gonna eat these when I could fucking smoke them. And then he brought a bunch more, and he was like, here. This is the same guy that once put like fucking 3 grams of hash into a butterscotch pudding, like a butterscotch snack pack. This guy put a bunch of fucking hash into it, and then fucking ate it. And the thing is, the son of a bitch probably smoked who knows how many grams of weed. So, you know, when you smoke a fuckload of weed and then you eat a bunch of hash, like, I don't know what you're going to feel more. Like, I don't know. You're going to be, I don't know what happened. I actually wasn't there when he did that, but he sent me a photo of it, which is insane. This is going back years, probably 10 years ago. Back when weed was grass. Yeah, I'd smoke the hash. Fun times. I can't believe that uh it's this fucking late and there's like people fucking hanging out, man. This is awesome. I love doing this with you fuckers, man. This is a good time. It's a good like almost like a therapy session, but less gay. I'm just joking. I don't know why I said that. What an asshole. This fucking painting looks like it's pure white. It's not really white. It was my attempt. It was when I first got matte medium. So you can I don't know. I was very sloppy with it apparently. I feel like if you really stick at drawing like hardcore for a while, like you will improve quickly, man. Like through your own eyes. Like I find faults in a lot of shit that I do, but I was trying to draw stuff that like was outside of my wheelhouse and it wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to turn out. And I was getting frustrated with that, but then I realized, why don't I just draw it in the way, like in the style that draw it how I feel. And I've been doing that, and that's why I've had this resurgence with the Filthy Ralph thing and all that. Like, I think that's like a good drawing of Filthy's face. I kind of fucked up his eye right there, but you know, I dig it. That gun is dog shit. But I did this with a ballpoint pen, so I wasn't trying to like make any hardcore mistakes. Like I made quite a few mistakes. Like when you look at this, like this arm, this was a total fuck up right here. Sort of a missed opportunity with this laser thing, like laser cannon and like this backpack, like kind of, I don't know. I wouldn't have done it. And also I fucked up the eye on Rodney, so that's why he has an eye patch. You know. Like I fucked up this guy's eye. Like I drew Ralph first and then, you know. I don't go to bed till like 6 in the morning. It's 2:38. It's 2:30 here as well. I don't go to bed late either, dude. Um, yeah, we're all in the same time zone. We say Toronto time or Eastern Standard Time or whatever the fuck. Toronto's like the city that people know about when you're talking about Canada. The only thing with Toronto is it's a cocksucker for parking. It's like New York. It's a cocksucker for parking. And everything's expensive, but it's worth it to go. Like I worked in Toronto a few times, and it's just like not a place you want to live. It's too expensive, especially if you have to drive, because like you're like right off the bat, like I think the most I spent parking in Toronto once in 1 week in one day. I think I spent $40 in one day once on parking, which is fucked. And it's because of like where you're going and at what times and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you know where to park, like I know where to park now because of working in Toronto. I park underneath of a grocery store, and it's right in the middle of fucking like the art dish, like right by Graffiti Alley. That whole strip. I believe it's I don't know if it's Queens or whatever the fuck it is. Richmond, I think. Queens and Richmond, does that make sense? I just know where the grocery store is, and then we go from there and we walk up to like whatever street Trinity Bell Park is on is the street that I'm talking about that has like mad fun little shops to check out, bookshops, all that shit. Dead Recliner, he's in the Thames. Oh, it's 5:29 p.m. here. Oh, I missed a VC comment that I wanted to talk about. Okay, I don't know where exactly it is, but you mentioned you were sorting your collections and shit. I'm totally doing that myself, man. Like my bedroom is almost ready for like a bookshelf tour. I just want my room to be clean. Like I wouldn't be showing the room, but I want it to be a certain way. I kind of need a legitimate bookshelf. Like I have kind of shit. I might hold off on making that video until I have a proper shelf, but I have so many fucking books, and I have enough. I have about a short box worth of new comics that I want to. I could show right now, but I mean, like I said, I kind of wanted to keep that as like a Christmas present to myself. VZ's a cold there, no, it's warm. Yeah, that son of a bitch is fucking probably in his filthy Ralph shirt, Hawaiian shirt, and a fucking sipping a fucking drink. Damn, dude, it's starting to get really cold here. It's already fucking really cold here, man. I need another movie show running out of room. Would cost too much right now to make. Yeah, mine. Fuck. It cost. I think it was $280 when it was all said and done for this wall, and that's when wood was like really expensive. Um, but yeah, I've been really fucking sorting my shit. I want to go through my comics, which is like a daunting task. I probably have like, I think close to 7 short boxes of comics, and I want to dwindle it down to like 4 or 5. You know, unless it's all like because I purged the comic collection twice before I moved, but I feel like now like there's stuff that I probably could sell, stuff that I don't want that I could sell. Like I know I have a bunch of the Master Kung Fu stuff. I have his first appearance. I When I bought his first appearance, it was $24. I was in a comic shop with my friend Kyle recently. $280 they were charging, and I have like a run. Like I have like I have the first appearance, which is Marvel Special Edition number 15. I have, and then it changed, and I think on issue 17 it changes into its own title, Master Kung Fu. I have dozens of issues of that run. So I bet you I could probably get a decent amount. And like, I'm not even really necessarily looking for money. I'm looking for trade. You know, I would rather trade because they have a couple of issues of American Splendor, like original copies, like issues. I think you wanted like $70 for the one, and I was like thinking like, ooh, that's fucking way more than I would spend unless I could like check it out and like, confirm to me that it's a first print. Like that doesn't mean much to me. Like a first print, like it means something, but I don't need the first print. You know what I mean? I'm not an edition collector. Going through the VHS collection at the moment. VZ, do you have any like martial arts flicks on VCR? And if so, are they hard to get over there, or are they like fuck? I'm just popping like a zit on my leg. That's why I was making that weird face. Um, are they like at every fucking thrift store? Because martial arts films are ones that I fucking always find in the wild, but it's always the same ones I already have. Bruce Lee Fights from the Grave, I have 3 fucking times. I have it on beta, VHS, and DVD. Um, Chinese Connection, Street Fighter. Little do people know those are fucking amazing films, but they're just like, I need another movie. Oh, going through the video. I only collect Wolverine comics. I have a long box full. Yeah, you said you didn't have 181, right? Then you're not a true collector of Wolverine if you don't have 181. Going through the VHS collection at the moment. No, I don't because they're hard to find over here. I don't even know if these ones would work on your thing. I have some. I like trying to think. I have a fucking like bunch of tapes in my closet, so I have like probably way too many totes of tapes, man. I got rid of a bunch. I gave a bunch to my dad. I've pitched some ones that were just bullshit. Um, just because I have no fucking interest in trying to sell bullshit. If I want to sell them, I know what's gonna sell and who's gonna buy. Like I know, you know what I mean. VZD of Anchor Bay tapes. Can't find 181 cheap. That's gonna be a fucking expensive book, man. I remember I seen that shit. I fucked for like $500 like 10 years ago at LA, or not LA Mood. It was at Comic Book Collector, which was like one of the best comic book shops that closed down. They like I would say he had the best layout. Heroes is good, but its layout is shit. It's so shit because like the way that Heroes is set up, like there's certain spots where there's like very like narrow like cut throughs, and there's only like 3 ways to get into the back and upstairs, and I'm happy we have a big ass comic book store, but I don't know, man. You can't really like if you were trying to look at back issues, like if you went with there with a buddy and you're on one wall and he's on the other, there's only one little tiny squeaky way to get through for everyone else, and it just, you know, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like ideally, like they have so much like toys and stuff, but like they could lay that place out a little bit better. All those back issues would be moving way quicker because no one really wants to feel like I don't like feeling like I'm in the way when I'm looking at comics because like I'm aware I'm like a big dude, I'm tall, I'm big, you know what I mean? I don't want to be like fucking like in everyone's way. And I feel like that could be corrected if they just took all the toys, or not all the toys, but I mean like make it so it's just one wall of shelves like four high so people can pull them out and like, you know. I've never seen any Anchor Bay tapes over here. Well, fuck. You got trying to think. What kind of tapes do you have, VZ? You got like what? I don't know. I think you've made a video, but I don't really remember what the fuck you got. I don't have much VHS tapes. I have maybe like 6 or 7. Can't find them nowhere. I've even checked pawn shops and thrift stores. You can't find VHS. You even check pawn. Well, that's the thrift stores are the places to go, dude. That's where you go and find them. That's where I found. Like the majority of this collection has come from second fucking hand places. I rarely buy new. For years, I was anti buying new. I was finding amazing shit. I found The Killer twice. I found it sealed. John Woo's The Killer. That's the John Woo film you talk about. That's the best John Woo film. You know how earlier when I said it's don't make a blanket statement say it's the best. Well, you know how you're supposed to say, in my opinion, no. John Woo, The Killer, the best John Woo film. You can't change my mind unless you're talking hard boiled. Fuck. I'm due to watch those, man. I mean, I'm kind of close to dead, and the heyday of VHS was like early 2010s here. Huh. Small collection: Pulp Fiction, Reservoir Dogs, South Park, Evangelion, Deep Red, and more. Nice. Just the stuff that you want. Just, you know, you don't need fucking every little fucking movie. And that's what I told myself, man, because I had like, you know, movies I had on fucking DVD or whatever that I'd have on tape like 3 times. I bought them because I was like, oh, well, you know, it's a different cover. You know, like the only movie that I kept that I have like mad, I have probably like 6 or 7 covers for Street Fighter, Sonny Chiba's Street Fighter. I only have it once on tape though. But you know, a lot of random shit that I was just like, dude, why the fuck do I have this? Or why am I hanging on to this? Like, I don't want to have to like go through another move because I haven't really been buying any movies lately, so I've been adding to the collection. So I'm really trying to like get it narrowed down to just the stuff that I want, and I'm still organizing this wall, and it's still a nightmare. Like, here's a little fucking glance. It's ridiculous. There's Chucky. Um, yeah, just a bunch of shit. It's hard. It's really hard to fucking to manage a collection sometimes. I could have grabbed Suspiria on tape, but I think it was like $8, and I thought it was too high. Now that's really cheap, but back then I don't blame you. I remember being like insulted. This one store near, kind of near me now, they wanted $2 a tape, and I was like, "Are you fucking mad?" I thought $1 was too much, but $2, like keep them. Now, my buddy that Kellen that works at Odyssey Records, he posted this. I took a screenshot of it. This is hilarious. Just give me 1 minute. It's gonna take me a second. right here. So shout out to Hipster Doofus 1. That's his handle. But there's a copy of The Brain. Okay. And look at this. Look at the price. This is at Value Village. $20. And then look at this. The seasoned VHS collector will instantly understand. That is called tape mold or tape rot. It can be fixed. It's a pain in the ass. That movie's not worth $20. Whoever put that $20 ticket there is a piece of shit. That was like 7 years ago. Collection gets dusty fat. Yeah, it does. But I recommend getting shelves, building the shelves on your wall like that, custom. And you don't have to deal with too much dust, and you leave enough space on the top. You can slide a duster through there every fucking half a year. You know what I mean? 20 for the Blu-ray. Yeah, see? What a fucking kick in the cunt. Collection. I paid like 25 cents for my Carpenter tapes. Yeah. 20 for the Blu-ray. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. Yeah. What can you do? What can you do? Can't do fuck all. But yeah, I have been working on 2 comics. Just on my spare time. Passion project, of course, as always. If you guys have caught my comic Filthy Ralph, definitely when I look at this art in this book and then I compare it to the stuff that I do now, like I'll give you a quick example. This is a spoiler, but see his face right there? Okay. This is an example of an improvement. You see what I'm saying? Like this is like this is confident. This is me trying to also this was also like, and there's a face here that I really like. Like I like that one. But I mean, you compare it to that one, it looks like I was rushing it, and I don't like that. But I mean, it is what it is. Filthy Ralph issue 1. If you guys want a copy, let me know on Instagram, and I pretty much have a shitload of zines and stuff. So basically, the last couple people that bought the zines, they got way more than they probably thought they were gonna fucking get, because I included like for $25, the story was supposed to, or the way it was going was, you got Cinema 187, you got Raise the Dead issue 2, and you got a sketch card and some stickers. But the last couple of people that bought them, they got Raise the Dead fucking 1, 2, Filthy Ralph, and Cinema 187, and a bunch of stickers and random shit. So if you guys want something, now's the time. I have a shitload of the Cinema 187, so there's no real shortage of that. I got more, because I was like, dude, fuck it. Like, even if it takes a fucking 100 years to sell them, I don't give a fuck. I can give them away for free eventually if I need to. But I definitely want to do a giveaway closer to Christmas. Ideally, I'd like to have it so you'd probably get the package by Christmas, but I doubt that's going to happen. Maybe it will. You never fucking know. But either way, shit is there. I know I'm not trying to sound like a fucking give me money on Patreon, but I just, if you want it, you can get it. It's there. The Filthy Ralphs are now probably going to, if you get one, you'll probably get a colored one. Retro Tiburon, what's going on, bro? I'm just talking about my comic book here, this Filthy Ralph. This is issue 1. I'm working on issue 2 and 1.5, but we'll see how that goes with the fucking 1.5 thing. Rusty 40K, what's going on, dude? We're just talking bullshit. Again, the comic book is available. It's very graphic. It's very fucked up, but I appreciate that, man. I was just showing this. I don't know if you've seen this. This is the fucking random drawing I did in ballpoint, like trying to be like radioactive blob fuel. These fucking like trying to draw with a ballpoint pen and not fuck up is way more pain in the ass than I'm used to. I'm used to drawing with pencil and then putting microns over top of it, because it's just hard to just go into ink. I'm not Robert Crumb. I'm not Radioactive Blobfield. This isn't a fucking sleeve. There's Ralph. I have that big sketch pad. I'll never be able to fit it on this thing. So what I'll do is, what's this? What's this button do? Engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Start a poll. Let's start a poll. Sorry, I'm just trying to make this fucking thing. It's very important. I'm gonna let the fucking chat decide. Looks Simpson-ish. I know you're. I love Simpsons. I was totally inspired by the Simpsons growing up. Robert Crumb shit. I know I'm not trying to say it's Robert Crumb, but I'm saying it's I definitely learned a lot from them. Fuck, I totally forgot I was doing a poll here. I can't even fucking get to the thing. Everyone wants a bong tote. Holy fuck, there's 7 people in this bitch right now. I appreciate all you guys for stopping by, man. This is cool. I'm gonna end the poll in like a couple of seconds. I'll give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm doing a bong tote. It's obvious. And I'll be a man about it. I don't know why I said that, but fuck. This fucking bong my dad fucking got me like years ago. It's a little filthy right here, but fuck, that's cleaner than probably the bong that you're smoking on, you motherfucker. I'm anal about. I was at a buddy's house, and I don't usually do something like this, but one of my oldest friends, Christian, I went to his place. He's got a little like a garage set up, smoking weed in there and shit. And his bong water was like brown. And I said to him, I said, dude, I said, honestly, if I fucking took a toke off that bong, I'd probably puke into the bong. And he was like, oh, it's not that bad, bro. I'm like, dude, it's bad, man. And he smokes, like, he puts tobacco in it and then weed on top, or weed and then tobacco, whatever way. I'm like, dude, that's probably why it's so fucking putrid looking. But I change the water like pretty much every time I have a session. I mean, I haven't changed it since probably yesterday or maybe even the day before, but I don't like smoke toke after toke except for tonight. Maybe I should change the water. Yeah, I think I'll change the water. Just give me 1 second. I'm probably gonna fucking have to change the water in this bong because it's only right. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna leave another. I'll leave you guys with another poll. Here, I'll end this one. This is fucking cool, man. We're gonna do another poll. Okay. This is gonna be a funny one. Oh fuck. It's like someone like important, like sorry, I know I'm being a fucking negative or a fucking clown here, but all right. What the fuck? Oh. Oh fuck. You can you can only have 1 in 35 characters in the question. Oh, I'm gonna have to get the charger for my laptop as well. What? There we go. Okay. Holy fuck. Fuck. Ideally, I'd be using Fiji water, filtered Fiji water for my bong. Fuck. Actually, I shouldn't really make fun because one of my homies uses like some kind of like distilled water or some shit in his bong. Like, I don't fucking know. Either way, plug in this charger. Burping from my fucking infant burger that I ate. Boom. There we go. All right. Let's take a look. Holy fuck. Hold on. I'm missing out on a bunch of comments. Nice. You got talented. Thank you. What you dudes? What you dudes? Those are cool. Looks. Been playing a lot of Fallout 76. Never played it. Been wanting to play Red Dead Redemption again. Craving to play that. The pen just helps you loosen up. You can also go back to pencil under sketches. Hell, I still use pencil. Are you gonna do something special when you get 10K 1K sub? Probably. I don't know. I don't really know what. I probably have something to do. Probably like a fucking giveaway or something, or Q&A maybe. I don't know. Maybe both. It's hard for me to really say because like it's a big deal. It's a really big deal to me, but it's not like gonna rule my. It doesn't rule my fucking my life. But I mean, I definitely want to do something special. There will be giveaway for sure. Maybe I'll give away a few things to a few different people based off of, I'm not just gonna like give them to fucking random people, but I mean, like, I want to hold some kind of contest, something that involved like something fun, not just like leave a fucking comment. Like, no, you're gonna have to fucking work for an entry this time. What the fuck's going on? Give my homie a like, guys. A gas mask grip, dude. Ugh. Did I miss some more comment? What the fuck? Oh, there's this fucking pull. Caliber of toke. Fuck it, all the above. Hash on top of bowl, bong and joint at the same time. So I'm gonna we'll smoke a hash bowl, and we'll fucking smoke a joint like in the same breath. Since we're fucking men, are we men or are we mice? And that you gotta hold on to some sort of. Oh fuck, I have plenty. I got plenty of dope. These guys, like I said, these guys I'm going to hang out with, they're not like dope heads. You know what I mean? Like they'll probably like they're. One time I rolled like a fucking 6-paper joint, and they were like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "Well, there's like 10 of us." But I mean, that was also like before COVID, and like there's COVID, like everyone has kids now, like it's a whole thing. But some of this weed, this isn't like Kush. It's just like shit that my mom's friend gave me that is like grown outside. So we'll take a little bit of that. This isn't gonna be like a fucking King Kong fucking sized bowl either, by the way. I'm not a Jack Kirby drawing. Put this fucking stem back in the jar like an idiot. All right. I'll eat some of these fucking mushrooms too if someone gives me a $500 super chat. Some of this hash from old fucking Mikey Wake. Where's the bowl? Oh. There's still some tip left over from the last time. Yeah. I remember back in the day, like we would pass around a bong, like with like a one bowl. Like I couldn't even imagine. I wouldn't let anyone use my bong now. I've let my brother use it. I let my cousin use it. Kayla doesn't like smoking bongs, so that's it. I don't just let random fucks hit my bong like back in the day, like people would. I never like owned a bong back in the day because everyone I knew had one, and I liked smoking joints more than anything. I liked smoking blunts. I haven't smoked a blunt in almost 3 years, over 3 years, or maybe over 2 years. I've lived here for 3 years, 2 years maybe. Fuck. Okay. Weed is in the bowl. Yeah, we just pass it around like fucking like a pipe. Like just put some weed in a pipe and then pass that shit around. Here we go. This looks real good. Little thing of hash. He fucking, I don't know how he filled these, but I get why he did it. I think he just did it because it was like a fun little thing for him to do. Okay. I didn't do like a full one because that's insane. But you can hopefully see that huge fucking little mound of hash there on the top. It's kind of hard to not see. Not see. Okay. So before I do this huge fucking toke here, 666, I have a question. What are you guys most hyped for coming out in 2023? Or are you just more hyped and picking up what you've been getting? Older shit. Let me know. Figure that shit out while I do this. Let me get a sip of water. It's good water. It's the best. What the fuck is it? Oh, it's water from my thing. I got water over my fucking drawing table. Oh, for those who don't know, I got a new drawing table. I might have mentioned that in the last thing. I feel like I did a stream with this thing. Oh yeah, I got this joint lit. Here's to feeling good all the time. I'm not gonna be able to. I thought I was gonna be able to do a Kramer and like do like the fucking. But here's what I'll do. Okay. Wrap me up. I'm turning into the mummy. Fuck, that hash barely even burnt. That's pussy, man. I gotta at least get some hash in it. Evil Dead Rise. What's that? Oh, is that a new movie? Holy fuck. Fellas. Evil Dead Rise. Tell me more. What about Cocaine Bear? Or Bear Cocaine or Cocaine Grizzly, whatever the fuck it's called. How insane is that? It kind of figures. I think that's Ray Liotta's last film. Hyped about all the coming I'll be doing. What? Oh. What? Hyped about all the coming I'll be doing. Are you talking about coming like? Are you talking about what would Austin Powers' dad call it? I'm hyped about watching more movies from the 70s. Me too, man. I'm trying to think of a few. I got a few, but it's too hard to deal with right now. The thing is, like, I thought about doing these streams like with the movie collection behind me, but then I wouldn't be able to sit on this couch. I'd have to sit on like a shit chair. Or I could move my good chair over there, but that's kind of like a pain in the ass, and I don't know. Cocaine Bear. Oh, from now on, wait. Hype to make it a white Christmas. Am I? From now on, what? Hype to make it a white. Oh, you guys are gonna have a white Christmas like snow? You guys have snow right now? We don't. We lucked out so far. We don't have fuck all. We had a little last night, but it was like a cinch. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. I kind of want to see that. Dead Recliner. Have you heard of Cocaine Bear or Cocaine Grizzly, whatever the fuck it's called? I don't know what the fuck's coming out. Look up Cocaine Bear. You watch the trailer for that. You might like that. Fuck. When I seen that, I was like, no way. Like, this looks crazy. Like I said, I think it's Ray Liotta's last film. I want to give a quick shout out to the homie the Trash Dash, who I think is probably right now. It's who knows where he is, but he's in our fucking. I know he's working like retail, so he's probably swamped with work. So, but he inspired me. I probably showed this in the last video, but I'll show it again. He inspired me to get some colored paper to draw on. Like, this is like heavy. This is like cardstock, like paper. It's Color Mates. I got a couple of red and a couple of yellow because I want to do some shit. And I also got, this is cool. I don't know if I showed this shit. I picked up 2 of these. They're puzzles, blank puzzles. So I want to paint something on them and then frame them. I don't know how I'm going to frame them. I want to see what it looks like if I take them apart and like move them apart a little bit. Or I think it's the exact same puzzle. I could do 2 paintings and then swap the pieces and frame them like that. I think that might look really sick. Yeah. I like arts and crafts and shit. Kind of obsessed with it right now. Oh, Radioactive. I have something. I have something that you'll want. Radioactive, are you still here? 666. From now on, you can call me VD Madness. Ah. So you're trying to fucking you're trying to get your fucking weenus into something. Okay. I gotta grab something. It's just right there, so I don't have to go far. So this is oh yeah. That's a drawing I want to do. This is something that VZ Madness didn't really give me permission to make, but I kind of just made it as a goof, and then it ended up looking pretty fucking cool. So I'll show you right now. For those of you who don't know about the zine called All We Need Is Sleaze, it's a really cool zine. me and Radioactive Blobfuel have both had our art in the zine, and he had a comic book he did of coffee, and because of space purposes, when the dude was editing it, he put all the panels on one uh page, and you didn't really get a good chance to look at all the detail and stuff. So what I did was I took the pages that he sent me. I asked him to do this. I think I might have told him I was going to do this a long time ago, but either way, here it is. I don't have a bone folder, which is ideal, but I have a fucking eraser that's in a plastic thing, and it works probably better than a bone folder. I give you Radioactive Blobfuel's coffee. Okay. So what this is a zine. I put this all together. Like, he did the artwork, but I like put all this shit together. It's the pages in like a proper like comic book thing. So Radioactive, I made like a lot of copies, and I'm gonna send you a lot of copies. But I just think it's cool, man. I thought it'd be a cool like thing to fucking throw into the Cinema 187 fucking thing, because it's like, this is what I'm talking about. This is badass, man. Like, how fucking sick is that? I have like, I think I have 25 or 30 copies. So I'll fucking I'll like saddle stitch them for you, like proper, like, you know what I mean, like comic book format, and I'll get those out to you ASAP. I picked up Cardstock too. I didn't get color. I'm gonna crash soon, but I'll stay on for a little longer. Right on, dude. I know you probably got shit to do, but again, there you are on the back. Boom. I wanted to do this, man, because I just think this is so badass. I don't want this to, like, I look at something like this as like a very cool, like really, I look at this probably way cooler than the average person looks at something, because it's three things. It's like a movie I love, it's a comic version of it, and it's made by like a buddy of mine. So like I just need that in my collection. That's what it's all about, man. It's having like fucking, it's just having like this shit out there and just in someone's collection, like some dude in France, or it might have been abroad. I don't know, how to strange name, but it has Cinema 187. You know, Cinema 187 is on the West Coast, on the East Coast, it's in the South, it's in France, like it's in Midwest, whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'll fucking show it again. So I did this image for the front. I thought it was fitting. Plus, it had to be black and white. So this is the on the top of here. It says other comics and zines from Cinema 187. Filthy Ralph, Raise the Dead 1, Raise the Dead 2, Cinema 187. Direct message, Cinema 187, Instagram to order zines. And then I do like just sort of the Wikipedia fucking little synopsis of the film, but it has all the actors' real names. So, as a nurse, Coffee, played by Pam Grier, has seen the ill effects of drugs up close, blah, blah, blah. So, and then at the bottom, or right here, there's a picture of Cinema 187. And then down here's a picture of the Raise the Deads and Filthy Ralph. Obviously, my little fucking contribution to the comic, but I needed something for that page, basically. There's the first page there. I know the text looks small, and it is small, but it's totally readable. I can read it fine. But if you need glasses, then you're probably going to need glasses before you read this, so you'll already have them. Like he did a spot on job. Like, especially like if you know the movie, like that's the thing about his Natural Born Killers that's in the Cinema 187. Like the scene where like you can see it's like Rodney Dangerfield's like hands on her ass, and like me and my dad, when I showed my dad that, he like pissed his pants, because like it's when you're in my house, it's my ass. Like, you know, speaking of ass, Yeah. It looks so cool, man. I'm so happy you did this. And then, dude, in the back, because I needed space for 2 more, I put those in. What do you think of that, dude? These look clean too, like on the page. Like they look clean. Yeah. Oh yeah, I feel like we'll have a ton excuse me, a ton of extras for volume 2. It does look sick as fuck. Or it does look sick as a full comic. Yeah, it does. So, what the fuck is going on with the rest of your guys' evening? Because I think I'm gonna fucking hop off here, dude, because it's getting late and I got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So, plus it's been like 2 hours of shooting the shit and it's been a good night. It's been a good time. So, I appreciate all you guys that stopped by, talked, and all that shit. I can't stop coughing because of this fucking triple fucking death kill of tokes I took, man. So, um, yeah, does look sick. Hell yeah, working on a video. Dope, man. Make a video, make a bunch of videos, post them up. And with that being said, support the super chat, support the Patreon, and have a good night.